All right. Okay. Let's see how that goes. So David, hello.
Hello.
Hi. So we're here to just have a quick chat about you and a specific condition. What is the name? It is short from AS.
AS stands for Ankylosing Spondylitis.
Ankylosing Spondylitis.
Yes.
Okay, so we are going to talk about AS today, as well a little bit about history of this and how you came about being exposed to this condition. So maybe can you share about what your life was like before AS? What I don't know, activities, physical fitness, and all that. What it was like before?
Yeah, it's always been very active. A really active life, like anyone. So usually this condition you start getting some symptoms after 20 plus. I think between 20 to 30 years of age is when usually people start getting some of the symptoms, which is basically inflammation in your spine.
Okay. So before that, nothing was wrong.
No, you don't feel, you don't know you have it basically. You only end up, kind of realizing that something's not right. Back starting to hurt. You think it's because you're sitting down too many hours in the office. Okay. Physiotherapy doesn't really work too much, and then it's when you do a blood test and they detect a specific gene that basically tells you that you have this.
So, which was the point of these aches, and what age, and why did it go on to a point that you felt you needed to have a test?
Yeah, I was probably in my mid-20s, and I think I thought it was mainly because I spent too many hours in the office that my back would hurt every once in a while. But once I went to a doctor and he said, maybe you want to do that test just in case. So he was the one that I didn't know the condition existed. Okay. So that was actually here in Singapore. I was probably 27, 28. About 8 years ago. So that's how I found out.
Okay. So it had to be a specific test for this condition?
Yeah, it's a blood test, and you're looking for this thing called HLB27. It's a marker. Yeah.
I see. And that marker would have been elevated.
It's just like a positive or negative, whether you have it or not. Yeah.
Okay. So what was the diagnosis? How did that affect you? Yeah.
Well, the beginning is like what's going to happen to me, right? Because obviously, if you look at the long-term effects, it could cause not very good things. But it's a very long, it's a condition that takes a long time to kind of eventually degenerate, right? So I guess the doctor just gives you a few recommendations how to continue with life and stuff. But life is still normal, no big changes.
Okay. And you did mention you were on painkillers.
Anti-inflammatory medicine.
Okay. So were these before or after the diagnosis?
Both actually, before and after.
Okay. Yeah. So you're already taking them, and then
the doctor will prescribe me probably stronger ones after. Yeah.
Okay. And how long did that go on for until we met?
Well, we met 5 months ago, 4 months ago, and this has gone on for maybe that I know of. Maybe almost 10 years. Yeah.
Okay. So just medication for 10 years.
Yep.
All right. So and through these 10 years, was it just life as usual and then topped up with medication, or did it affect you negatively in other ways?
Not really. I mean, I've never stopped doing anything. Like I still could exercise, sleep well. Like it's okay. It's just whenever inflammation came up and it got to a pain stage, I would just bring that down with pills.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But life hasn't changed.
Did you notice if the pills had any other detrimental effects?
No. I'll do blood tests just to make sure that the liver and the kidneys are okay. Just because if you take too many, it's not very good. Yeah. Some people take that for life, right? So
I guess you were on that journey as well. Right?
I was on that journey. Yeah.
Okay. So how did this method and any other thing came into your life affect the whole situation?
Yeah. So I found these out on YouTube, right? And then after watching some videos, like everybody does, right? And then so your website started and we met up, and it worked out well. I mean, I think cold exposure is proven scientifically to be an anti-inflammatory solution, right? So that really helps, and then the breathing also helps a lot as well. Yeah.
Okay. And you also joined us last October for a very interesting experiment, which is a October challenge, 31 days of daily breathing.
Mm-hmm.
So can you tell me about your experience with that, with relation to and your medication?
Yeah, well, I've kept that challenge since we started. I haven't stopped it yet, so I've been breathing every day.
Okay.
doing the breathwork every day since October actually. Now it's end of January.
Yeah.
Daily it's worked out well together with the ice baths, and definitely I have very significantly decreased the amount of anti-inflammatory medication I have to take. Yeah.
Did you feel if that was the main reason, or were there other parts of your life that you changed as well?
No, that's the only change I made at the time. I mean, I've done progressive changes with diet, exercise, stretching, but at the time that it started, it was the only change. Yeah.
Wow, okay, amazing. So you're still on daily Wim Hof Method breathing?
Yes.
And this is how many rounds, how many breaths?
On average, when I've been in a rush, I do 3 rounds of 30 breaths.
Okay.
So it takes me about 15 minutes.
Alright, so the basic protocol.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. On weekends, if I have a bit more time, maybe I do 4 rounds.
Okay.
Up to 5 rounds.
Yeah.
Usually don't go past 5 rounds.
And what about ice baths?
So I used to do 1 in your class every Wednesday,
Yeah.
and then I'll buy ice and fill up my bathtub on Sundays.
Okay.
Recently, I managed to get on my hands on a chest freezer.
Yeah.
So I've been doing ice dips daily.
Alright.
Yeah, every morning part of the routine.
Okay.
And,
So have you felt any difference between daily ice dips to once, twice a week?
I just started 2 weeks ago,
Okay.
so no huge difference, but I do enjoy the feeling after the ice bath every morning.
Okay, you only do it in the mornings?
Mostly in the mornings, yes.
Alright, so that's like you wake up pretty early, right? And
yeah, wake up early around 5:30, then go to the gym. Well, breathing first, after the breathing, and then go to the gym.
It'd be interesting to see now what is your schedule like in terms of breathwork and ice bath on a daily basis.
Yeah, I don't do it together.
Yeah.
I usually do the ice bath slightly later when I come home, and then I shower. Just because it's my own chest breath, I don't want to change the water every other day. So I want to make sure I'm clean and showered before getting in.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why there's a bit of delay in between.
Alright. Okay, so based on where you are now, what do you hope you could have done differently if you were to go back in your mid-20s again? And you have these aches starting.
Yeah.
Knowing what you know now, what do you think you could have done back then?
Yeah. Well, I guess in your mid-20s, we all do stupid stuff, right? And of course, watch after your health a bit more. That's one important advice. But yeah, for sure, I would have definitely started this method because it doesn't take too much time. If you put it into a routine every day, it usually takes 15 minutes for breathing and then 10 minutes for the ice bath.
Okay.
And again, it's only been 4 or 5 months of this journey, but I see positive results.
Right.
If I would have been 8-10 years, it could be probably a different story, right?
Yeah. All right. So, what are your hopes for the future with your own life and this practice? Do you think this can go forever?
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I think this is beneficial for not just this condition, but many other health benefits, right? So I definitely hope to continue this daily for many years and be happy, strong, and healthy.
Awesome, that's great to hear. All right. I think with this we can at least start something, a local information database for others that are in similar condition or think they might have, then at least they wouldn't be so lost. Or at least know that there are others experiencing the same thing. Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you for participating.
Thank you.
And all the best for the future.
Thank you very much.